Welcome back to another video. Today we were reviewing the Strike Options Game Pass and looking at the new UI. So first of all, let's look at the new UI. I believe most of you probably remember the old UI, but mostly it's the same. It just has like a little more like colors of the American flag. So again, it's mostly the same, yet just along with the colors of the American flag more, it's a little more retro. So on the top, we have your name, your role. Like for example, let's say I change mine to White House Curator. Then you have to change roles and then change parties where you can also join a party. The computer screen does the cases, House agenda, national emergencies, Senate agendas, and your issue. We'll get to mark that later. Then we have the news place where you can create posts, most recent, and then for you. And then we have this where you can see your history, your accessories, and your outfit that you have, and then this where you can either teleport somewhere or yeah. Now obviously on the other side we have all the roles, which starts with the president, the vice president, speaker of the house, chief justice, president pro tempore, sex state, etc. And they have their parties, whether they're a Horizon party member, Justice party member, or whatever party is in your server. Or I'm looking to find independent, like David Chan here, independent. Then you have your party boosting and releasing. Like my party, the Horizon party right now, boosts the poor, China, and the Commonwealth. And then you have the department meeting. And you have then you have your social hour. What happens? What's your schedule? Now let's look at the Strike Options Game Pass. So first of all, the Strike Options Game Pass is 300 Robux and just came out this weekend. And there are 4 roles: the Chief of Staff of the Army, the Chief of Staff of the Air Force, and finally, last but not least, the Chief of Staff of the Navy, I believe. Then on top of that, you have the Joint Chairman's Chief of Staff, which is basically Chief of Staff of all of them. So let's look. Right now, this is my office as Chief of Staff of the Army. And basically, you're like second in line, basically dependent. Now, when we looked at it, we kind of saw something called national emergencies that I will show you later because I can't show you right now. So, in the meantime, let's look at more stuff. For example, the real question for you may be asking, does this thing give you like a, whatever you call it? I kind of forgot. The electoral points to the primaries? Yes, yes it does. Obviously, the Horizon party doesn't have much members, but a cool outfit is like, you know how let me see security, the military aid to the president. It's kind of like a similar outfit. Obviously, it's not the official outfit, but it's pretty similar. Now, obviously, the 3 roles are equally divided. Like the Joint Chairman, Chief of Staff is above the Chief of Staffs of the Army, Navy, and Air Force. They're all pretty equal. But look, each Navy, Air Force, and Army and Defense. Well, Defense is mostly the Secretary and the Deputy, but all of these have their own offices. One for the chairmen of each, and then basically the chairman of each, and then I bet you know the chairman's obviously got one, and then more. So, then you have the Joint Chief of Staff's waiting room, where during the department meeting, you meet with the other Chief of Staffs and the Joint Chief of Staff. So I'm just going to wait 3 minutes, and then I'm going to look at now. Okay, so these, okay. First of all, okay, actually, because right now I can't show you what it's like to become the, Chief of Staff. First of all, you do have an issue where you can boost. Obviously, I'm going to boost this because it's just the better one here. The department issue, which is basically from the Joint Chairman, the Chief of Staff, and then while I show you what the national emergencies are, first I'm going to change my server so I can actually show you what it's like to be the Chief of Staff, the Joint Chairman, Chief of Staff. So let's join a small server. And let's wait. Oh, well, that's just weird. Hopefully we can now see the joint chair. Okay, this is the chairman of the Joint Chief of Staff. So basically, you also have the working group where you can do stuff that I forgot to. So then you have basically, as a Joint Chief of Staff, your main agenda is to basically advise the president on stuff, like advise the president on national emergencies. So basically, wait. Well, I try to show you. As you saw earlier, there is a national emergency where you have to choose how to handle it, and that basically impacts polls. So in my opinion, is it worth it? Really? No. Obviously, it is better than some game passes. Cough, cough. But is it worth it? Probably no. 4 roles for 300 Robux. It's just better to join the Board of Governors. So if this was 200 Robux, I'd think about it. But right now, no. It's pretty useless, worthless, whatever you want to say. Also, it's pretty down, like right now, even though I'm the Joint Chief of Staff, I am below obviously, the leaders, whatever this is, the Deputy Secretary of the Treasury, the Deputy Secretary of Defense. So these are pretty down ladders, and they really don't do much. But the national emergencies are pretty cool, whenever you do them. But you really don't get to do the most within them. So in my opinion, I would probably not buy it, but at the end of the day, it's up to you. It's not as bad as some of the game passes, so it's a really hard choice for me to make. But if you really do like role-playing and kind of are looking for this, go ahead. That's just my opinion, obviously. And I'm still waiting. In the future, it is going to be worth it because of, basically, if I show you the Game Pass description. Oh, where's it? Passes. Okay, you kind of know what I mean. There's basically something that says, store. That you will be able to get the combatant commanders, which is to bring the United States to war, command and control U.S. forces through a limited turn-based strategies. So, yeah, as you can see, Joint Chief of Staffs, obviously, you don't really do much. To make decision issues critical to equipping the armed forces is pretty cool. But if it was 200 Robux, yes, or 250 even, I would certainly recommend it. But right now it's 300, which is a little too much. Sure, it's a really good Game Pass. I really think it has potential, but right now just a little too expensive. 250 even, that's okay. So, in the future, I would recommend when the combatant commanders come out, but as of now, not really. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please